Hello and welcome. My name is John Taylor. I am part of the Euclid training team in Euclid SACS within the Academic Registry. Now today we're going to be looking at some of the functionality within the personal tutor software for a student support team member. Now I have logged in through MyEd and clicked on the Euclid link, and I'm here at the Euclid homepage, and on the left hand side we see our tools available, and I'm going to click on Personal Tutors. Here we are at the Personal Tutors homepage. Now I have done a video on the general overview and tools available, but today we're going to be a bit more specific and we're going to use some test data and use the Assign a Personal Tutor to Students tool here on the right hand side. So I'm going to click the Assign a Personal Tutor to Students tool. And here we are, Assign a Personal Tutor to Students. First option we have here is one of three for assigning a personal tutor to students. Now this first option involves these two search fields at the top. Now this is very handy for when a personal tutor goes on maternity leave, switches departments, or retires. And we can move that personal tutor's current students over to a new personal tutor. So our first field, we can select who we want to be the new personal tutor. And with this search field we can enter the name or the personal tutor code if we have it, and we're brought back with several options depending on the data you enter and how specific you are. So I've entered this test name and I'm going to select my personal tutor. Now I'm going to do the same in this field, only this is to be the current personal tutor. So now to find the students that I wish to move over, I'm just going to click the Find Students button right here. And we can see that the search applies to two students. Now I can use the Select All function here on the left hand side to populate these tick boxes, or I can do it individually. Now for the purpose of this demonstration I'm just going to move one student. Now I've populated the tick box by clicking, and then I'm just going to move over to the Assign Selected Students button and click. Now we can see here that I'm met with a message saying success. I have successfully moved that student from one personal tutor to the other, and I've got a list of the student's name and UUNs that's applicable. This can be as many as one here, or it can be as many as 10, or however. It's not limited by number. Now below that we have Find Students to Assign by searching. We can be as specific as the student's UUN, or if we're unsure of that we can use these fields to enter what data we have, and we can narrow that by the program. And as you see, again, as I enter data, I'm given various options that apply, and I can narrow my search the more I enter. And I can use program, year of program, school, college, and UGPG to narrow my search as much as needed. Once I'm happy with the data that I've filled in, I can click the Find Students button at the bottom, and that will return a list of students that I can then assign personal tutors to. Now here at the bottom, our final option is Find Students to Assign by Upload. When we click the Browse button, this opens up a facility on our computer to select a Excel file that contains the student's UUN that we can then upload. I can click my file, click Open, and as you can see beside the Browse button I have the title of the file. For the purpose of demonstrating what that file looks like, I'll open it up here, and as you can see it's just a standard Excel file. No titles and no headers, just the student UUNs listed in column A. Then I can click upload and then confirm the information I've entered. This has been a look at the Assign a Personal Tutor to Students functions. I'd like to return to the Personal Tutors homepage by clicking Personal Tutors. Back at the Personal Tutors homepage, I'd like to make you aware of the various training aids we have available at www.euclid.ed.ac.uk under Staff Support. We will be producing more videos in the future, and there are many other training aids available. Thank you for your time.